And then actually understand how an AI works because an AI is built with machine learning and the machine learned this on its own and we don't actually have. And that can be trouble with legal. And then I mentioned that we can get an AI to go through and figure out how the AI works. And then what I was thinking is an AI creates all these points of interest. It has an algorithm that it runs everything through. What if it creates a database of everything it runs through the algorithm and all of its points of interest, all of its nodes, all of its points of interest? It creates a database so you can single things out. Like with a large language model, you can single out all the other languages and just run an English model and see if that's efficient enough to run on a machine by itself. And or you could run a focused research model where it's just one language with focused research words, and that's the language model that the AI will be using to go through everything, right? And you can reduce it, the language model, if you put all the words in a database. So all the words and all the points of interest, if you put them all in a database, you spread out the parameters and you make the parameters organizable and searchable, and then you can use this to create things like smaller AIs, more a focused smaller AI, and then you can get the AI going in there and creating a focused smaller AI. But you could do it manually, and then you could get the AI to do it. You see where that loop sort of occurs all the time, where this idea that you have, after you do it, you can sort of get the AI to do it after you, and have it automatically occurring a bit, hopefully. And but yeah, that's basically what this is to create a database out of all the points of interest, all the machine learned um, data. Basically, create a database so you can organize it and search it and understand it and figure out how the AI works. A bit part of figuring out how an AI works and what it's doing specifically to legally justify some of the harder programs to legally justify because they don't know how an AI works, and the results aren't always exact or repeatable. I guess the results aren't always repeatable or whatever. But yeah, so create a database and search and organize the database and do things like create smaller AIs or focused AIs and see if you can get those working to a reasonable degree.